Janice Seagraves. I went purple like I said I would, but something went wrong when I was dyeing it, and it only got on the roots. It's underneath here on the roots, and it's underneath here on the roots. So, and then the rest of it went this mucky mop color, and it just looked really bad. So I'm trying to go back to the blonde. That seemed to look better anyway, and my husband said he liked it better, so just as well I'm going back blonde. Today I want to talk about dry writing. What is it and what can we do with it, or do about it? Has anyone ever told you that your writing, though well written, was kind of dry? Did it sound like the smooch of death? It doesn't have to be. The first time I heard that about my own work, I was struck dumb. What is dry writing and how do I fix it? I discovered that dry writing means I was lacking emotion in my scenes. If there is no emotion in your scene, then your reader can't connect with your hero or heroine. In other words, your reader isn't going to care about your characters. And that, my friend, is the smooch of death. How do I fix that? Or how do you fix that? By adding emotion, of course. An early, though dry, excerpt of Windswept Shores. Megan rolled a large log with one foot and then the other until it was near the bonfire. God, this thing is heavy. With a grunt, she lifted one end until it teetered upright and then gave it a shove. It landed in the fire, embers swirling in the air. Last night's violent storm had made a mess of her meager campsite, which had taken all morning to fix and had demolished her seaweed SOS sign. She'll have to recreate her SOS. Sighing, Megan trudged toward a pile of kelp. As she got closer, she saw a figure wearing blue jeans and a t-shirt. Oh God, it's another body washed up from the wreck. That would make number 12. As always, she couldn't help but wonder if the next one would be Jonathan. He hadn't been wearing jeans on the plane, so she knew she'd been spared seeing his corpse this time. Thank God. She approached the body with dread. Suddenly, the dead body coughed and rolled over. With a scream, Megan jumped back. He's alive! There isn't anything technically wrong with this scene, but it lacks an emotional punch. You don't really care what happens to Megan because in this scene you can't connect to her on an emotional level. Now this is Windswept Shores again, excerpt 2, after adding in emotions. And take a listen and see if it doesn't connect a little bit better. If she had to spend one more day on this godforsaken island, she'd go stark raving mad. The thought spurred Megan into rolling a large log with one foot and then the other until it was near the bonfire. God, this thing is heavy. With a grunt, she lifted one end until it teetered upright, and then she gave it a shove. It landed in the fire, embers swirling in the air. Breathing hard, she flickered a glance at the teal-colored sea. She thought a vacation to the Bahamas would be the perfect getaway, would be the solution to the problems she and Jonathan had faced. She had been wrong, dead wrong. Tears of grief filled her eyes. The never-ending crash of the waves on the beach and the cries of the seagull seemed to mock her, with the reminder that she was utterly alone. She felt like a tiny speck of sand last night when a violent storm had swept across the island. It had made a mess of her meager campsite and had taken all morning to fix, and had demolished her seaweed SOS sign. She'd have to recreate her SOS. Sighing, Megan trudged toward a pile of kelp. As she got closer, she saw a figure wearing blue jeans and a t-shirt. Her stomach lurched. Oh God, it's another body, washed up from the plane wreck. That would be number 12. As always, she couldn't help but wonder if the next one would be Jonathan. He hadn't been wearing jeans on the plane, so she knew she had been spared seeing his corpse this time. Thank God. She approached the body with dread. Tightening her resolve, she knelt. Suddenly the dead body coughed and rolled over. With a scream, Megan jumped back. She clutched her chest and pressed a shaking hand to her mouth. "He's alive!" As you can see, adding emotion to the scene made the scene come alive. Now you're invested. Now you care. Now you want to read more. That's the whole idea of getting emotion down on the scene. I hope that helped you, and please like and subscribe, and I'll make another one next week. Thank you very much. Have a great weekend.